All right, and good evening, and welcome to Ice Hawks Arena. I'm Tom Weaver. Glad you're with us here for this WIAC women's ice hockey matchup. A big one here tonight. If the Pointers can come in and get a win here tonight, they would solidify the number 3 seed for the WIAC playoffs. 2 and 3 overall, and 2-3 are UW Superior. 2, 3, and 1 are the Pointers of UW Stevens Point. Set to go here, Pointers. Starting lineup here tonight: Olivia Schultz in net, 5'8" and a junior out of Maplewood, Minnesota. On defense, Anna Cheney, 5'5" and a junior out of New Brighton, Minnesota. Emma Berthume, 5'2" and a junior out of South Haven, Minnesota. Up front, 3 seniors: 5'2" Cassie Newcomer out of McFarland, Shannon Matsko, 5'4" out of Woodbury, Minnesota, and Alana Octokirk, 5'7" and a senior out of St. Michael, Minnesota. We are underway here. We'll drop the puck. Interesting lineup-wise here for UW Superior. We'll get a quick icing call here. They will start Rose Beeman, the freshman in net here tonight. Mackenzie Whalen coming in is the WIAC Player of the Week. She had seen a bulk of the action coming in here for the Yellow Jackets, but it is the freshman Beeman that will get the start here tonight. Ryan and Brandon Schrader, the referees. Jason Peters will work the lines here tonight for the WIAC. Off the draw, Pointers cycle it. They'll try to bring it out high. Octokirk turning, trying to get a shot there. Off, no good. Octokirk with it again. Long shot, that's whistled wide. Up on the far wall, tried to get it center back and sent back toward the middle. And for UW Superior, Jenna Curtis after it here for the Yellow Jackets. Matsko with it for Stevens Point. Pointers 6-1 winners on Saturday over Northland. First time they have scored 6 goals in a game since the 2016 season and got 6 different goal scorers. Toward the side of the net for Stevens Point, Micah Zip. Now they'll bring it out high. Sellers with a shot redirected in front. That goes wide to the near corner. Now they'll turn it around here near side. CC Hayes will pick it up for the Yellow Jackets. In the far corner, cleared out, and it whistles through a couple of defenders there, so no icing call here as they'll come all the way back. Opening minute here from Ice Hawks Arena. Here is Micah Sutherland with it ahead, it is Anna Cheney with it ahead for the Pointers. Sent back in again. Yellow Jackets put the jam on here on the forecheck. Jenna Bufflin after it. Bufflin up the wall in the near side. Here comes Allie Granovsky. Granovsky cuts to the left wing. It's got Newberger going toward the net, but a little out of step. Whistle and an offsides, and they will blow that dead. You're glad you're with us here. Final regular season home game here for the Pointers here tonight. They will travel to UW Superior on Friday, and again, if the Pointers can get a win here tonight, they will solidify the 3 seed. That coupled with Eau Claire playing River Falls, I think, there is some unbalanced scheduling here, and the question is, will they go to winning percentage or not? But I think things based on results, depending on how they go, will shake out here this weekend. Going into it. And a shot whistled off the stick of Schultz to the side of the net. Yellow Jackets jam it in front. They'll bring it out high. And a whiff on a shot on the far side. Sarah Adalin after it for Stevens Point. Couldn't come up with it. It's dumped back behind the net again. Hannah Magnuson behind the net for Superior. Kicks it out up ahead. Adalin with it on the left wing. She'll skate up ahead. Got across the red line and will send it deep. Rose Beeman, the Yellow Jacket goaltender, looks at it behind the net. Here's a nice job by the Pointers' Danny Heitzman to free it up. She's bumped down to the play. Now they'll keep it up, coming around on the near side. Berthume will hold it in now between the circles. Stick lift there nicely. Turning shot fired. That's fired wide there by Cassie Newcomer of the Pointers. Into the far corner it goes. Superior will try to dig it out. Stevens Point in there to get it. Newcomer had a stick on it. Yellow Jackets chip it back toward the middle. But a nice job here by Annika Horman for Stevens Point. Shot fired. Beeman with a save. Rebound of the far corner. Round they go and cleared up. Berthume will get it. She'll send it toward the net. Bouncing puck in. That's redirected just wide. Loose on the near side. Yellow Jackets with it. Berthume had it for a minute. Now turned over. Back the other way. Comes Heidenreich. She'll come in. There's a shot fought off by Olivia Schultz. Berthume to it on the far side. She'll wait, draw a defender, and swing it rink wide to Annika Horman on the near side. Horman with a shot. Beeman a save. Dropped a rebound out. It is loose. We'll finally get a whistle. The Pointers will crash the net here. And it is on the near side. We'll get a whistle and a face-off to come here. 16:56 to go here in the first period. We are still scoreless from Ice Hawks Arena. right, up the far corner it goes. Stevens Point will try to dig it out, and they'll jam it in front of the net. Scrum there. Motzko jammed it out in front of the net. Nothing there. Superior with it. They'll lift it ahead, but a nice job here by Anna Cheney to get in the way of that. Cheney, far corner, dumps it right in front, redirected. Beeman with a save, and Superior will drag the rebound out back the other way. Very young defensive core here for the Yellow Jackets and head coach Dan Laughlin. All right, far side, Stevens Point will dump it in. They will change. Superior bouncing it around up the near side. They'll send it back towards center ice. Here come the Yellow Jackets. Shot fired in. That's deflected. Goes wide to the near corner. Avery Schwark after it. Schwark in the near corner, bumped away. And it is Wilczek that comes away with it for Stevens Point. Ashton Wilczek ahead, dumps it on the right wing for Micah Zip. Zip coming in. Her shot is blocked. Penalty call coming up here against the Yellow Jackets. As... let's see here for Stevens Point. Getting toward the front of the net was Nicole Newberger. She was knocked down in the play. And it is a power play coming up here for the Pointers. Face off to the right side. So a Goose on Main power play for the Pointers. Book your Gazebo experience today. Igloo-style cocktails and dining for up to 6. Call Goose at 715-344-3200. Face off in the right circle. They'll whip it around, and it comes back behind the net. Stevens Point trying to center it out on the power play here. Power play was good last weekend. 4 power play goals for the Pointers on the weekend. And coming in on the season, they are 6 of 19. That's 31.6%. Yellow Jackets on the forecheck shorthanded. Get it from the neutral zone. Will dump in. Amanda Sargent after it. She'll go to the far corner, but Stevens Point will get it. It is Lena Berthume with it. Berthume scored her first career goal on Saturday night. Now it's Emma Berthume that'll put the brakes on and get it to Newcomer at center ice. She'll cut to the left wing. Newcomer cuts in and accelerates. Minute 15 to go in the Goose on Main power play here for the Pointers. Newcomer behind the net, jumps it to Gronowski. Gronowski feeds it half wall on the far side to Horman. Horman looks to center, broken up for a minute. Pointers will get it, and they'll scoop it out high to Cheney on the far wall. Cheney, now they'll cycle it. Look to go back to Cheney, but instead circling off is Horman going to the far side. She'll come in, tried a little give and go. Yellow Jackets get a stick on it. They will lift it and send it down the length of the ice. Very good penalty kill effort there by Megan Dulong of the Yellow Jackets. 14:40 to go in the first. 44 seconds remaining in the Goose on Main power play for the Pointers. Now the Pointers turn it over. Heitzman lost the handle on it. Right up the middle. Yellow Jackets dump it to the near corner. Jenna Bufflin. Bufflin in the near corner tries to dance around a defender. They'll ride some penalty time here, and Anna Cheney will pick it up for Stevens Point. Cheney back the other way through to the neutral zone. They'll dump it back. Cheney gets it back. She'll bring it in on the left wing. Looks to center. Gets around a defender. Tripped up on the play, but play goes on to the far corner. Yellow Jackets roll it around the boards here. Pointers hold it in the near side. Lena Berthume with a shot. Rebound bounces wide to the far side to Newberger. Newberger can't get a shot. Yellow Jackets will get possession of it. Thought about a backhander off the far wall, but instead they'll bring it back to the near corner. Very nice penalty killing here by the Yellow Jackets. They'll lift it down again on Olivia Schultz, and that'll do it. First Goose on Main power play is done, and here's Newberger back the other way with some speed. She'll go rink wide off the near wall to Gina Magro, and Newberger carries it through again. She'll shift it deep, got it through a defender. Magro giving chase. She'll go to the far corner along with Octakirk. Octakirk, near side. Up the boards, held in, let's see, by Motzko, I believe, here on the near side. She'll give chase behind the net again. The Yellow Jackets get it there. Behind the net, Jordan Swingle with it. Swingle up the near boards. This may be an icing call. Nope, they will wave it off, so Haley Sellers back to get it for Stevens Point. Sellers up ahead of the near side. It's Octakirk, rink wide off the far wall to Magro. She will chip it in off the glass and in down to the far corner. Rose Beeman, the Yellow Jacket goaltender. And she'll watch it go by, and the Yellow Jackets carry it all the way through the neutral zone. Beautiful individual effort here by Jenna Curtis, one of the seniors here for the Yellow Jackets. Out high it comes, shot fired. That's a nice shot block there by Adalin. She'll feed it ahead, but just behind Heitzman, and it rolls all the way rink wide to the near boards. Yellow Jackets will pull it into their own end. Now they'll set it back and forth. And up tipped, and Berthume with it. Berthume tripped up, but able to force it back the other way at center ice. Gronowski will get to it. She'll fight her way to the red line on the far side, try to walk through a defender, and does get it ahead. Comes in. It is Ashton Wilczek with it. Stick check knocked it away from her, and Emma Berthume will get it and set it back in deep. Around into the near corner. Micah Sutherland there for the Yellow Jackets. Sutherland far side to Dulong. Dulong back for Sutherland on the near side. Sutherland picked up by a defender but shoved it ahead. Sent back toward the middle of the ice. Nobody home. Sellers back behind Olivia Schultz to clear that one to the far corner. Now they'll send it back around. Sellers with it. She'll let it go to Wilczek. Wilczek on the near side cycling around. 2 forecheckers coming. Tried to ditch one and then turn the puck over. Hannah Magnuson centering pass in front. Off a body comes in on Olivia Schultz. She will get down and cover it up here with 11:54 to go in the first period. We are still scoreless. Well, other game in the WIAC here tonight on the women's side. It is River Falls and Eau Claire. Basically, winner, whatever happens with the winner of that series coming forward, will claim the number 1 seed here as they come in. Now, shot fired. Will be interesting to see how they handle the unbalanced schedules here, because River Falls losing a game, and boy, that tie the Pointers and Eau Claire could be the difference in that. So we'll see what happens. All right, here comes the Pointers through the neutral zone. They will send it in deep. It goes deep. And around it goes here on the near side. Coming right far near face-off circle. Newcomer reaching for it. Had her stick lifted. Couldn't get a solid shot off. Back to the neutral zone come the Yellow Jackets. Up ahead it goes. And Lena Berthume will get it. I think the puck jumped into the Pointer bench here, so we'll get a whistle and a stoppage. 11:08 to go here in the first period. We are still scoreless. UWSP Athletics would like to thank season-long sponsors Marshfield Clinic, Skyward, U.S. Bank, Century Insurance, Century World, PJ's Restaurant, also Team Sherrill Companies, Subway, Stevens Point Brewery, General Beer, Papa John's, Badger State Games, the National Guard, Grazzi's Italian Grill, Coca-Cola, BSN Sports, and Under Armour. Optikirk will dig it out. She'll send it ahead, and I think this will be an icing call coming up here against the Pointers. It is. They will blow that dead. And we'll get a face-off back in the Stevens Point defensive zone. All right, face-off to the right side of Olivia Schultz. Motzko quickly zips it off the near boards. The Yellow Jackets get it, fire a shot, that's deflected. Wide to the far side. Lena Berthume will get there for Stevens Point. Try to get it to Emma Berthume, but they'll scrum for it in the far corner. Gina Magro reaching for it now. Long reach there, able to poke it ahead on the far boards, and it's chipped out of the zone by Stevens Point. Played back in by Andrea Stelling of the Yellow Jackets. And we will get a whistle. And another icing call coming up here with 10:29 to go here in period number 1. Well, back and forth we go here. And a face-off to the left side of Rose Beeman. Near side. Pointers now gains control of it in the far corner. Centering pass out high to Sellers. She whiffs on it. Tried to gather it back in and get another shot off, but it's poked out. Now she'll get it back and send it deep here from the near side. Hustling on the play is Sarah Adalin, and she gets there first, so no icing call here. Circling in the near corner is Jenna Curtis for the Yellow Jackets. Curtis, lead pass up ahead, intercepted by Gronowski of Stevens Point. Adalin 2-on-1 back the other way with Heitzman. Dishes it in front. Beeman got a piece of it, goes. They try to throw it back out in front of the net again. It's clear to the near corner. Up the half wall on the near side. Yellow Jackets may have a chance at a breakaway, but it goes off the far boards and squirts into the far corner. Avery Schwark, the first to get there. No icing call. They'll pen her up at the end board. 9:40 to go here in the first period. And poke free down to the near side to Wilczek. Wilczek pushed down here on the near side and lost the handle on it. Pointers a rink-wide pass. They are going to say no icing here. They'll wave that off and keep it going. Yellow Jackets back to get it on the near side. Glove down by Micah Zip momentarily. Now it comes out near the Yellow Jacket blue line off the far boards. Intercepted by Lena Berthume. Berthume will play it, but now 2-on-1 back the other way, quickly developing for the Yellow Jackets. Saucer pass back to the near side, out of the reach of C.C. Hayes. That goes wide. Now it's Berthume to the side of the net, back to Cheney on the near side. She'll feed it ahead, glove down and clear it up, but not out. Micah Zip trying to get to it. Now Zip will get it. And back the other way, Micah Zip will be our guest during our first intermission here with the Pointer profile. Horman taken down in the play. Mary Kramer trying to work it free. Yellow Jackets with it, rifling a shot, just missing wide to the far side. Best chance of the night so far. Amanda Sargent with it, coming in, firing a shot, kicked at, and it's loose. And Olivia Schultz will dive out and cover it up. We'll get a whistle. 8:40 to go here in the first period. We remain scoreless here from Ice Hawks Arena. As shots on goal so far, 6-3 in favor of the Pointers. All right, face off to the left side of Olivia Schultz. Pointers rattle it around the glass up on the near side and out. Trying to get it out is Horman. Now she'll get it ahead. Mary Kramer will poke it ahead. She's ridden off the play nicely there by Katie Montrose of the Yellow Jackets. Behind the net, turnover, centering pass in front, shot fired. Beeman diving save. Rebound is loose, cleared out to the near side. Emma Berthume will get there for Stevens Point. Fires a shot. That's blocked. Yellow Jackets will gain possession of it. Dangling with it is Amber Heidenreich. Stevens Point will get it and send it back deep again. Prime chance there for the Pointers. Unable to convert. Around it goes, up the near side, and back in. Superior will hold it. Now pass up ahead for Magnuson. She'll carve it in with a backhander, and that's kicked aside by Olivia Schultz. Near side, 7:50 to go in a scoreless first period. Optikirk after it. Now they'll center it back. It comes. Motzko will get it for Stevens Point. Shannon Motzko, one of the seniors introduced here across the red line, will send it deep and give chase. Motzko going to get there first. She'll pen it up. Waits for help there from Gina Magro. Magro trying to dig it out, and now it's finally Superior that's able to get it, and they'll come out. Yellow Jackets ahead, comes to center ice. Magnuson, right wing, dumps it in. He'll come back toward the middle. Lena Berthume first to get there, and she'll chop it free for Haley Sellers on the near side. Up on the wall on the near side, but not out. Yellow Jackets send it back deep behind the net, looking to center. Beautiful stick lift here by Lena Berthume. Then uses her stick to hold it against the boards and waits for Haley Sellers to come in and help her out. Approaching 7 minutes to go in a scoreless first period. Olivia Schultz looks on to her right. Stevens Point finally will dig it free. May have some numbers here. Oh, the Yellow Jackets force a turnover. Comes out. Sellers clears it out from in front of the net. She'll look to go back the other way. Feeds it ahead on the far wall to Magro. Magro will get it, and a long outlet pass ahead. And they will say no icing here, so Superior will recycle it. Pointers changing here. Here is Adalan almost working it free for a minute. Now back the other way. Shot fired. Blocker to side by Schultz. She'll steer the rebound behind the net for Kayla Stumo. Stumo forced it to the far corner. Granovsky in there for Stevens Point. Now they'll get it. Here comes Emma Berthume. Berthume off the near boards. Nifty pass ahead. Coming in. Shot fired, but a whistle and off sides. Boy, I'm not certain it's Danny Heitzman that was coming in on the right side here that was attempting to get there, but could not. So it is a whistle and an icing call here against the poor. Yeah, they will bring the face-off here back here on the near side. All right, face-off controlled by the Yellow Jackets. They'll drag it in. Amanda Sargent firing a shot. Steered aside by the Pointers. Sargent tried to center it, but it goes right to the stick there of Ashton Wilczek. Wilczek back the other way, looking ahead to Newberger. Defender on her back does a nice job to fight and get the puck deep. Newberger after it. Yellow Jackets dig it out, and they'll come back the other way. On the right wing, they hop around Anna Cheney. Might be a 2-on-1 coming in. Pass through near side. Olivia Schultz with an alert stick to break up the pass there. Comes to Sargent. She'll bring it back to the point on the near side. Back toward the middle. Backhanded shot. That's fired wide to the far corner. Emma Berthume there for Stevens Point. She'll guide it up along the far wall. Newberger will get there. And Nicole Newberger centering pass out to center ice. Pointers are changing here, but dodge a major league bullet here because the Yellow Jackets changed as well. Now here is Emma Berthume ahead, off a defender down the length of the ice. Micah Sutherland will take it back in her own end. Sutherland will pivot with it. Sutherland trying to get free. Pointers really trying to put the jams on. Now they'll get to it here on the near side. Mary Kramer on the forecheck, pokes it to the near corner. Annika Horman in there for Stevens Point. They'll try to dig it out, and it's Kramer that comes away with it. Kramer turning a shot, tried a little redirect in front of the net with Newcomer. Nothing there. Haley Sellers will get it. She'll fire a bad angle shot, pinballing in front. Shot, save made by Beeman. Rebound is loose. They'll come around again. Another shot fired. Beeman a glove save. Rebound is loose. Pointers chop at it again, but can't get it. Yellow Jackets off the glass and out. Down the length of the ice it goes. Foot race here is going to be won by Hannah Magnuson of the Yellow Jackets. She tried to throw it out in front of the net. Kayla Stumo will get there for Stevens Point. 4:40 to go here in the first. We're still scoreless. Pointers, far boards. Stumo able to kick it ahead at the red line on the far side. Cassie Newcomer will send it deep. Behind the Yellow Jacket net. They have some trouble with it in their own end. This will allow 4 pointers to come after it hard, but it squirts through. Lena Berthiaume back in her own end, turns, cleared it up the middle, almost turned it over dangerously, but the pointers chop it back the other way. Coming up the middle, here comes Motzko. She'll fire a shot, rebound there. Motzko, a rebound, what a pad save made, and then a penalty call coming up here against the Yellow Jackets. A slashing call coming here. Shannon Motzko with a couple of chances, but a pad save made there by Rose Beeman. Kept it out, but Stevens Point will go on their second Goose on Main power play of the night. A reminder, Goose on Main, call to book your Gazebo experience. Igloo-style cocktails and dining for up to 6. Call Goose at 715-344-3200. All right. Off the face-off, rattles around in the near corner. Stevens Point will set up here. A little 2-point takedown here in the near corner on Allie Gronowski, goes uncalled, and it is Superior that will go. Slashing call here to Jada LeBlanc has put Stevens Point on the power play and looking to skate it out of their own end. Here's Newberger on the near side, lost the handle, now gathers it back in, she'll cut to the middle, wide open, firing a shot, Beeman made the save, rebound to the far corner, and it's Allie Gronowski with it, out high, whistling a shot, redirected in front, another shot, Beeman with 2 saves, a third chance, and she's able to pin that one up. Oh, the Pointers on the power play, a couple of chances here, unable to finish, and we remain scoreless here, 3:24 to go here in period number 1. All right, face off, back to the left side of Beeman. Yellow Jackets rim it around, held in by Cheney on the far side. Kicks it to her forehand, looks to dig it out, goes half wall on the far side. They will set it up, long shot, fire! That one squirted through off a skate in front, went wide to the near corner. Heitzman rolls it around, near corner, back to Heitzman out top. Heitzman sends it in, redirected, Beeman a glove save, and she'll hang on. Another face-off here. 57 seconds remaining in the Goose on Main power play for the Pointers. 3:01 to go here in the first period. We are still scoreless. All right, face-off to the left side of Rose Beeman. And a shot lifted off the glass, hops right to Adalin on the far side. She'll bring it out high. They'll walk around, shot fired, another shot block here. Nicole Newberger teed that one up. Yellow Jackets blocked that shot. And it is cleared back around to the near side. Pointers will get it now. Lena Berthiaume back through to the middle. Here's Emma Berthiaume. Looks to center. Instead cuts around the backside of the net. Berthiaume shields the puck. Leaves it in the near corner, and it's picked up by Adalin. She'll bring it out high to Lena Berthiaume. On her backhand here, in a little trouble. She'll get it deep again. Emma Berthiaume coming off on a change here, so that confused the Pointers on the power play, allowing the Yellow Jackets to get it, and they will lift it down the length of the ice. So cleared out. 2:13 to go here in the period, and 6 seconds remaining on the second Goose on Main power play of the night for the Pointers. Yellow Jackets back at full strength. Kramer reaching for it behind the net, couldn't come up with it. Near side, now they'll bring it out high. Here comes Superior back the other way, CC Hayes. Hayes, little stop-start. Shot block there by Cheney to force it wide. Rebound pushed back to the far side to Tessa Jordy. She'll come in front. Schultz with a save, rolling around. She'll dive out and cover it up. And we'll get a whistle here with 1:44 remaining here in the first period. Pointers have had a couple of power plays here and a couple of chances. Shots on goal 14-5 in favor of the Pointers. And again, a win tonight would wrap up the 3 seed for the Pointers in the WIAC. Again, 4 will play 5 on Monday, and then, shot redirected, went just wide. Schultz might have gotten a piece of that one on the way through. Pointers will clear it near side. 4 will play at 5. Winner of that at the 1 seed Wednesday. 2-3 will play Wednesday in the semifinals. Now a shot lifted high. Comes around to the far side. centering pass back to the middle. Pointers lose the handle on the puck momentarily. Now back the other way they come. Ashton Wilczek back the other way for Stevens Point. Cuts to the left wing, has Heitzman toward the front of the net. Didn't see her. And she'll backhand it around far side. Heitzman after it now in the far corner. Jenna Curtis gets there first for Superior as we approach a minute to go here in the period. Pointers hold it in. They'll walk along. Berthume with a shot. That's Lena Berthume. A nice job to hold the blue line and then send it deep for Mary Kramer on the far side. Kramer looks to come back. She'll reverse. Now cuts back behind the net. She'll dump behind the net. They'll come right in front. Jammed to the side of the net that time by Newcomer. And Beeman able to reach out to the side of the net and just cover it up. And we will get a whistle and a stoppage in play. All right, face off to the left side here of Rose Beeman. She's made some big saves here in the first period. 45 seconds remaining. Shot block off the face-off by the Yellow Jackets. They'll gain possession of the puck near corner. Jenna Curtis around to the far side. They'll clear it out. Cece Hayes will skate it out on the right wing. Here comes Hayes. Looks to center. Nothing there. Hayes cuts it off. Now tries to cut it. Emma Berthume will get it for Stevens Point. To the side of the net. Throws it out in front here. Cleared out to the near side by Annika Horman. Yellow Jackets. Hayes behind the net. But it's Haley Sellers getting there first for Stevens Point. She'll shove it ahead, and this will be a whistle and a long icing call here against the Pointers. So we'll get a defensive zone face-off here. 13.5 seconds remaining in period one. Micah Zip is our guest during our Pointer profile during the first intermission here. As the Pointers 2-3-1, Yellow Jackets at 2-3. Would be a 3-point gap if we can get a win here tonight. All right, so back. 2-on-1 short-handed in the final seconds. 5 seconds to go. Center passing, front shot and a goal. A huge goal for the Pointers with 1.8 seconds remaining. They'll come down. I believe it's Annika Horman that ends up burying the rebound on a 2-on-1 back the other way, and final stages of period number 2. It is Annika Horman's first career goal as a Pointer and puts Stevens Point up 1-0. A huge goal for Stevens Point. Boy, credit the Pointers for hustling off that face-off. It was in the defensive zone with 13.5 seconds remaining and came out, executed the 2-on-1 perfectly. And Stevens Point, 20 minutes in the books, gets a late goal by Annika Horman, her first career goal, and they will take a 1-0 lead here after one period. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get your first period recap. You're listening to Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network.
Attention winter sports enthusiasts. The 32nd annual Badger State Winter Games are now open for registration. We will be holding a select number of fun winter events in a safe environment. Go to badgerstategames.org for information on games that anyone can compete in. Billiards, bowling, cornhole, or how about CrossFit, trap shooting, or fat tire bike racing. The Badger State Games are for all ages with any type of athletic ability. Compete for gold, silver, and bronze medals in the sport you love and create traditions and memories to last a lifetime. Go to badgerstategames.org for event listings, locations and times, and to register. And be sure to like us on Facebook. Event schedules are tentative and subject to change. The 32nd annual Badger State Winter Games are brought to you by these proud sponsors: Marshfield Clinic, Habish and Rotier, Jim Nick American Family Insurance, People's State Bank, and Sunrise Broadcasting.
Sure Tire and Service, get your car done right. Big town savings with a small town smile. State of the art Goodyear service keeps you going mile after mile. We're working to earn your trust. You can count on us. Sure Tire and Service, get your car done right.
Pointers would like to thank U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW Stevens Point. Visit their location inside the Dreyfus University Center for all your banking needs, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. with a 24/7 ATM available. UWSP students, you can link your student ID with a U.S. Bank checking account to use at any ATM and to make PIN debit purchases. U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point.
All right, back here at Ice Hawks Arena, Tom Weaver, glad you're with us on the Pointer Sports Network. Pointers get a huge goal at the end of the period. It officially goes at the 1958 mark. Annika Horman, her first career goal as a Pointer from Mary Kramer. And Stevens Point leads it here by a score of 1-0. Shots on goal, 16-5 in favor of the Pointers. Pointers were 0 of 2 on the Guzan main power play there in the first period. And let's see, it went 12 of 18 from the face-off circle. So that is how things measure up here after one period here at Ice Hawks Arena. We will see if we can get an updated score here from, let's see here, nothing yet from Eau Claire and River Falls, as I think the live stats gremlins, the online stream gremlins, all the gremlins are out here tonight. As no reports in from those games, as the live stats not yet shown being started there. So, all right, so again, just to recap things as we look at the updated standings, as coming into tonight, Eau Claire in first place at 5-0-1 with 11 points with 6 games played. River Falls in second place at 5-0-0 with only 5 games played and 10 points. Stevens Point 2-3-1 with 6 games played, so that's 5 points. Superior at 2-3 with 5 games played, so that's 4 points there. And Northland, they are off this weekend. They are done with the bye, so 0-8. So we know Northland will be either here at Ice Hawks Arena on Monday night or at Westman Arena in Superior in the 4-5 game. So we shall see. Here it's 1-0 Stevens Point after 1. We'll take a break. We come back. Micah Zip is our guest, is our Pointer profile. Stevens Point leading Superior after one period, 1-0. This is Pointer Hockey on the Pointer Sports Network.
How are you feeling today? Remind loved ones to get the care they need. Someone you know may be delaying important emergency care, chronic care, or emotional care. In fact, 70% of people we surveyed have skipped getting the care they need or know someone who has during the pandemic. At Ascension, Wisconsin, appointments are available now with strict precautions in place for your safety and our care. Ask about virtual visits. ERs at Ascension, Wisconsin hospitals are open 24/7. Get the care you need at getascensionwisconsincare.com.
TDS Fiber, the future of internet, TV, and phone service, is expanding to more communities. Register now at tdsfiber.com/radio. Enjoy internet speeds up to 1 gig at your home or business. That's 10 times faster than 100 meg from cable. Plus, change the way you watch TV with our whole home DVR. Can't get that with cable. Powerful internet, premium services. Go to tdsfiber.com/radio to register, learn about bonus offers, and more. TDS Fiber available in certain areas. See website for details.
Want to get your degree and stay debt-free? With the Wisconsin Army National Guard, you can get paid to be a full-time student. Ask them about their 100% tuition reimbursement program. You can join the Guard and be a part-time soldier and earn a college degree. Call Sergeant First Class Brett Peterson at 715-701-0943 or visit nationalguard.com to learn more. The Wisconsin Army National Guard, a proud sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Continue with our Pointer women's hockey coverage on the Pointer Sports Network. Tonight, the Pointers hosting UW Superior at Ice Hawks Arena. It is hard to believe the final home game of the regular season. Our Pointer profile tonight, we talk a little bit with sophomore Micah Zip out of Fond du Lac. And Micah, is it sinking in yet that this is your final home game of the regular season yet? I know it took forever to get going here, but things certainly have flown by, haven't they?
Yeah, honestly, I didn't even think of that until you just said that. It was our last home game of the season now.
So as you get through here, obviously you're coming off a big weekend with 2 really important wins. I want to go back to Wednesday because you scored an awfully big goal really to get things rolling. I know you had been getting some chances but just couldn't find it. You made a great play to come up with a goal to get your team on the board. What are your thoughts about scoring that goal and how did it come about for you?
Yeah, I guess it was just Sellers connecting the pass with me, and as I was going down on this one-on-one with the goalie, I was just thinking to myself, I've been doing this all in practice, and everyone on the bench knows I have this same spot, and I went down and just flicked it top glove, and that's what I usually do. So I was excited to finally get what I did in practice to pay off in a game.
Yeah, and I think it had to be exciting for you too, because I know I could kind of sense the frustration starting to come in. I think you outshot Northam like 23-2 and just couldn't get something going. That had to give a pretty big jolt to your teammates, didn't it?
Yeah, for sure did. We were just pounding that goalie, honestly, if you look at the shots, and then finally the first bounce, then the two after that just trickled in. So
how much was communication part of that, to know, where you're going with your teammates and to cash in an opportunity like that? I notice you guys talk a lot while you're out on the ice, and that's something I guess I can hear more this year with no fans in the crowd more than normal. But, communication's awfully important. How does it pay off on a goal like that?
Yeah, communication is key. Even if it's a no-goal play or anything, you have to be talking with everything you do on the ice. If I was not screaming for the puck, Sellers may not have seen me, and there wouldn't be a goal there. So without talking, I think the outcome we got wouldn't have been there.
What kind of role do you see does coach give you? Is it do you go out there and are there certain things you have to do all the time, or does it kind of vary on the game plan? But if you had to tell somebody, what are you going out and what's job number one for you to do while out on the ice?
Yeah, coach holds us accountable very highly, high standards, and everything that she wants us to do has a meaning to it. We watch film before games so we know what we are going into, and she will tell us what they are going to do to set us up for success during the game. So she has certain things we want to do, and I think they are for the positive, so we know what we're getting ourselves into. So whatever coach says is pretty important.
I'll make sure to tell her that you told me that. Get that way. I guess one thing I kind of ask coach in advance when she sets these up for me is a couple of tidbits here or there about each person we're talking to, and I get the impression that hockey maybe wasn't number one on your list in coming to Stevens Point here. Obviously a communication sciences and disorders major. That was really priority number one for you in coming to school, wasn't it?
It definitely was. I got my eye on Stevens Point because of the amazing major that they have with the CSD program and everything. And I was talking to my dad, and he's like, so you think you're going to continue your college hockey? Like, you want to play college hockey? And I'm like, yeah, maybe. So I reached out to coach one day, and she's like, yeah, go ahead. You can come on and try it. So being a walk-on, Stevens Point hockey wasn't my number one, but coming to Stevens Point for my major and talking to coach beforehand, it was a plus. So
yeah, and I have to believe just that connection with your teammates and being able to carry that on as life as a college student adds to the experience for you, and you're getting some playing time in the lineup here, so things have worked out well in that case, haven't they?
Yes, for sure. I don't think could imagine my college experience any other way. Teammates are awesome, coaching staff is awesome, and it's really a very good feeling to be playing college hockey.
Yeah, all right. So you grew up in Fond du Lac. Talk about opportunities to play youth. I see you played for Team Wisconsin as well. Some things like that. Well, what's it like in the greater Fond du Lac area? From your standpoint of developing and growing up playing hockey through high school and then to here.
Yeah, honestly, Wisconsin hockey, it's still good. Minnesota, they have the better programs up there, but I grew up playing hockey spring, fall, winter, all around. I did play Team Wisconsin, and then I got hurt. My ACL, I tore that in soccer. So I took off that 6 to 9 months for recovery, still played high school through that. And then I jumped into Wisconsin Selects, and that was also a great experience. Less traveling than Team Wisconsin, and could do more high school events. So I still got the good experience of hockey all around Wisconsin, and I was well prepared for college.
Talk about, obviously rehabbing from an like that, especially at that age, is not necessarily easy, but it's one of those things you got to do. And fortunately, things have turned out well for you to be able to return back to play.
Yeah, coming back to hockey, as my doctor said, was probably one of the easiest sports to come back to after an ACL.
It's back.
Tear, so that was encouraging, but 6 to 9 months of recovery truly taught me how to never give up on something if you really want it, especially with the help from family and friends.
All right, obviously coming into a big week here against UW Superior, knowing that you played against them in the past. Much like Stevens Point, they're a defensive first team here. This is going to be, you got 4 very important points on the line for you here this week to close out the regular season schedule. Let's talk about you and your teammates' kind of mindset going into these last 2 regular season games.
Yeah, it's going to be 2 very tough games. We all know that we very much need these 2 wins, but Superior on the other side is also saying the same thing. So we need to do our best to come out prepared and focus down and really get these 2 wins and do everything we can for these 2 upcoming games, because it does have a lot on the line.
I think you're probably the 6th or 8th player I've talked to here that plays for Coach, and you guys like to have fun. Is that a fair statement?
Yes, that is very fair. We like to have fun.
And that shows on the ice as well. If you can have fun in the locker room and with your teammates away from the ice, hopefully it's that much better on the ice. Is that the way you kind of look at it?
Yes, it makes on the ice practices, games, even off the ice, team bonding, everything we do, having fun really brings us together. And we like to get everyone involved, our ATs, our manager, everyone. We're all having fun together, and it really helps the atmosphere and makes everything more welcoming and a better space to enjoy your time together.
All right, I also know that Coach likes to mix up the practice schedule a little bit here with some morning practice, some afternoon, or whatever. I get the impression that most people not a huge fan of the early morning. Is that the hardest one to get ready for?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, 6 a.m. practice isn't ideal, but gotta do what you gotta do, and everyone has different schedules with school and work and everything. So whenever we can get the ice together, it's a bonus.
Okay, that is the sophomore Micah Zip out of Fond du Lac. Micah, thanks for your time. Good luck here in your final couple of regular season games in the upcoming tournament.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, that is Micah Zip. Stay tuned. More coming up on the Pointer Sports Network.
Snow Pilot is our winter seasonal. This beer has a tremendous body. The malt feels great. What I like is the nuttiness that it gets from the Maris Otter malt. Pistachio just comes through like you wouldn't believe. It's almost dessert-like. This is absolutely winter beer, and if you ever have a campfire in the middle of winter, this is what you want in your glass. It's just great.
Warm up this winter with a Snow Pilot from Point Brewery.
All right, back here at Ice Sox Arena, we are set for period number 2. Stevens Point, a late goal by Annika Horman. Up 1-0 over UW Superior. No report in from River Falls and Eau Claire. The internet gremlins are out in full force here tonight. On the men's side, we can tell you the Pointers at Northland. They are scoreless after 1 period. Superior leading Stout 2-1, and River Falls leading Eau Claire 1-0. All right, set for period number 2. Both teams at 5-on-5, and we are ready to roll. All right, sent in now right down the middle again. Here comes Annika Horman with a nice chance. She'll go back after the net behind it as well. Now they'll come off the back side of the net. Centering pass out, broken up. Amanda Sargent with it, cleared aside. Sargent, left wing, pulls it ahead, and she'll go deep into the far corner. Sargent around again. Still nothing there, and it's loose on the near side. Here's Mary Kramer with it. Kramer. She'll pull it in. Might be a 3-on-2 here for Point. Left it back. Pointers are changing here. And Kramer left it back to nobody home on the near side. Now it is Haley Sellers with it ahead. She'll dump it down far side into the far corner. Micah Sutherland. Sutherland around. Off the near wall. And it's Heitzman with it. Oh, on the back door. Had a player wide open. Couldn't get it to her. Sellers reaches for it. Chopped by the Pointers again. In onside. Pointers aggressively with the forecheck here. In this second period. Opening stages here. Beautiful read by Lena Berthume. Sends it back again. Opening minute. Stevens Point a 1-0 lead. Far corner, digged free, and it's Gronoski sending it deep right off the skate of one of the Yellow Jackets. Adalin reaching for it, but nothing there. And cleared out by the Yellow Jackets. This will go down the length of the ice. Anna Cheney foot race here to get there to guarantee an icing call. As we get a whistle, 18:43 to go here in the second period. We will get a face-off back in the Stevens Point end. I should say the Stevens Point offensive end. All right, off the face-off, Pointers will get to it. And Zip cuts right out in front. Newberger with a shot. That's blocked. Cheney reaching for it, but it's cleared aside there by Kaylee Wood. Wood back the other way, cuts to the near side, trying to get around a defender. Powers toward the net, now leaves it go. Backhands it around to the far boards. Ashton Wilczek will get there. Wilczek coming in, 2-on-2. Wilczek far side. She'll keep it going. Held up there. Now center pass. Shot chip just wide. Rebound comes to the side of the net. Zip reaching for it. Couldn't come away with it. Wilczek after it again. Yellow Jackets throw it back behind their own net. Will begin the break out the other way. Up the middle they come. Avery Schwark with it. Schwark coming ahead. Schwark waiting for it. Diving down in. Far corner it goes. Back out. Olivia Schultz is going to reach out and cover it up. And Tessa Jordy reaching in there with a stick. Schultz didn't like that much, but we'll get a whistle. And a face-off in the Stevens Point defensive end. All right, they will reset here. Pointers lose the draw. Yellow Jackets with a shot. That's pounded wide. Hop to Kirk to the far side. She'll clear it ahead just out of the reach of Shannon Motzko. And this should be an icing call here against the Pointers. Almost a clean break there for the senior captain, Shannon Motzko. But nothing doing. And a face-off back to the right side of Olivia Schultz. And they'll blow it dead before we even get started. All-time series between these two teams, Stevens Point leads 35-30-10. Off to face off, Yellow Jackets, backhander, comes in on Schultz. A little late reaction, but she's able to get down in the butterfly. Easily make the save. So we will reset again. A year ago, Yellow Jackets took all 3 games with the Pointers. Off the face-off, behind the net it goes. Cleared out. And they'll come back. Tripping call coming up here against the Yellow Jackets. Schultz coming off for an extra attacker. Kramer gives up control of it. Tripped up through the neutral zone. Third Guzon main power play of the night here for the Pointers. A reminder, call to book your gazebo experience today. Your gazebo experience is igloo-style cocktails and dining for up to 6. Call Goose at 715-344-3200 for more information. So Jenna Bufflin off for tripping. Bufflin, the cousin of NHLer Dustin Bufflin. Here's Anna Cheney with a shot kicked aside by Beeman. Rebound to the near side to Horman. Horman near corner, out of the reach, a newcomer. First to get there is Jamie Davison. Davison around. And Kramer reaching in for Stevens Point. Third power play of the night for Stevens Point. Near side Horman. She's got the goal here for Stevens Point. Now they'll get it back to her half wall on the near side. They'll slide it through, coming in, firing a shot. Good shot block here by the Yellow Jackets. It's Danny Heitzman coming in from the far point. She fired it up. But a Yellow Jacket stick deflected it up and out of play. We'll get a whistle. Minute and a half to go in the power play. 16:53 to go here in period number 2. 1-0 Stevens Point at a late first period goal to get on the board. Pointers send a shot again. Chopped at again. Beeman with a save. And boy, Gronoski had a chance at it. Adalin in front of the net as well. But it is Rose Beeman getting down to cover things up. All right, face off to the left side of Beeman. And nice breakout here, but the Pointers intercept. Back at center ice, Newberger with it. Newberger, far side, walks right in through, coming in, shot. Beeman with a save and no rebound. Boy, had a Dahlin coming in on a 2-on-1. Newberger a good shot there, so Beeman swallows that up. Minute 8 remaining in the power play. 16:31 to go here in period 2. All right, face-off near side, control by the Pointers. Minute to go here in the power play. Third of the night. Near corner, Horman will dig it out. Horman with a defender all over her, gets it to Cassie Newcomer. She'll come, brings it back out high to Cheney. Fires a shot, redirected, caught part of the near post. And Horman with it now. She'll bring it in, they'll work it again. She'll walk in, shooting angle, shot block, rebound loose in front. Beeman diving out to cover it up, but can't get it. It's forced wide to the far boards, and what do we have here? A cross-checking call coming up here, 16:01 to go. And Stevens Point, I believe, going to get a 2-man advantage here. Yep, as I believe it's either Kaylee Wood or Jada. Let's see here. Jada LeBlanc will go off, so 38 seconds of a 5-on-3 Goose on main power play here for the Pointers. Boy, this is where against Northland last Wednesday, the Pointers back-to-back goals on the power play, 5-on-3, really took charge. They'll scrum for it off the face-off, dugout here. Pointers with it. Newberger comes around, looks to center instead, comes all the way around. Shot fired through, redirected just wide by a Dahlin. Far side, gathered back in. It is Emma Berthume with it. Comes back near side, right down low. Gronowski with a shot coming through. Lena Berthume couldn't get the shot off. 15 to go and the 2-man advantage. Lena Berthume near side Newberger. She'll skate in, whistling a shot. Good shot block. Newberger will start over again. Newberger again, another shot block here. It's Lena Berthume. Shot fired, hit the far post. Oh boy, might have been redirected by a Dahlin. Yellow Jackets will get it and clear it out. Pointers at the red line on the far side. Yellow Jackets now one person down. And here is Lena Berthume with a shot, or Emma Berthume, excuse me, with a shot, sends it back up high. Yellow Jackets will gain possession of it. They will turn and look to fire, but can't. Now the Pointers on the stick check here, get it free, chopped back into the near corner. They'll give chase. Minute remaining on the Goose on main power play. Annika Horman with it. She'll circle to the far side. Horman coming around, looks to center instead, goes, I'll come right back in front, pushed just wide by Horman to the near side. Couldn't get everything on it. Danny Heitzman with it now. Heitzman cycling, long shot, that's blocked. Far corner, it's Mary Kramer now, 45 to go on the power play. Yellow Jackets clear it to the near corner. Stevens Point will converge on the near side to try to hold it in. They dig it free. Nice job here by Horman to help out. She'll slide it out high to Cheney. Cheney near side, whistles a shot. Beeman with a save. Kramer to the rebound, couldn't push it by. Heitzman holds it in at the point on the far side. Shot fired, that's redirected wide. Newcomer with a shot up the side of the net. Rebound, chopped at, nothing there. Superior will blast at the length of the ice. Just past Olivia Schultz with 19 seconds remaining on the power play. Behind the net, Pointers rattle it around near side here. Got to gain control. Yellow Jackets take it away, come back shorthanded. Pointers pick it and get it free. Here comes Nicole Newberger. Newberger up the middle, shot fired. Pads or blocker save made by Beeman. Rebound to the near side with 2 to go in the power play. Newberger coming, firing in front, redirected just wide. Lena Berthume holds it in, half wall in the far side for a Dahlin in the far corner. A Dahlin will push it up, nothing there. And cleared out at center ice off the bench after the change comes Amber Heidenreich. Heidenreich coming in, dumps it. Now they'll try to come back to her in front of the net, cleared aside. Penalty call coming up here on the Pointers. And we're going to get a whistle and a hooking call, and UW Superior will go to the power play here for the first time on the night. They come in 3 of 15 on the season. That's 20%. Pointers penalty kill is 20 of 21, 95.2%. So, let's see here. All right, around to the near side. Yellow Jackets look to throw it in front. Hooking call will go here against the Pointers. Lena Berthume. Pointers clear it out. Cleared back behind the net. Yellow Jackets dump it. Minute 35 to go. 13-13 to go here in the second. Stevens Point with the momentum here and a 1-0 lead. But the Yellow Jackets on the power play. Short-handed, Pointers send it back in. Superior will get it. Left wing, Cassie Newcomer. Newcomer coming in, looks to fire it, and that's kicked aside. And Olivia Schultz with a save. They'll bring it back out high to Megan Dulong. Or check it, it is Jamie Davison on the near side. Now a shot fired in again, nothing there. Far corner. We'll go back to the side of the net, coming in. Shot, Schultz with a save, and does not produce a rebound. 12:41 to go here in the second period. A minute 2 remaining on the hooking call against Lena Berthume. All right, so a face-off back to the left side of Olivia Schultz. Near corner. They'll work it around. Still in the power play out high. It's Montrose. Montrose leaves it off. They'll come back to the middle. Feed it back here near side. Not much going on. Pointers get a stick on it but can't clear on one knee. That's a pretty nice play here by Katie Montrose. Up the near side, but the Pointers get possession of it and clear it out. Montrose back to get it. Montrose feeds it back up to the middle. Cutting to the right wing is Amber Heidenreich. Heidenreich near side, bumped off the play by Heitzman. Heitzman will just kick it out of the zone and keep going. Almost kicked it to her forehand and took off back the other way. Yellow Jackets in on side now. Jenna Curtis far side. Over to Montrose. Shot fired right down in front. What a poke check by Olivia Schultz to take away a scoring chance. As Olivia Schultz comes out with a poke check point blank to the side of the net. And I think we're going to get some matching penalties here. As it looks like, I think Haley Sellers cleared the crease out here. So, yep, we'll get some matching minors here. Megan Dulong off. So they'll match those up here. 14 seconds remaining on the Yellow Jacket power play. And 11:53 here in the second period. Off the face-off, Yellow Jackets slipping on the play. LeBlanc couldn't get a clean shot off. Now LeBlanc with it out high. Pointers 5 seconds away from being back at full strength. Emma Berthume, near side, got a piece of it. In the near corner, Pointers are back at full strength. Here comes Annika Horman off the bench. Offsetting penalties here, right in front, centering pass. Pointers break it up, back the other way they come. Here's Horman. Horman through the neutral zone, out of the left wing, walks through a defender, dishes for Motzko. Motzko will reverse back here on the near side. She's bumped off and then kicked it ahead, got it back for a minute. Ochterkirk got a piece of it, they'll go off on a change. Yellow Jackets long outlet pass ahead through some skates. Whistle and an icing call. 11:10 to go here in the second. Still a 1-0 lead for Stevens Point. All right, here is Superior, leaving it in their own corner. And they'll bring it out high to Newberger. She'll fire a shot, hit a body on the way through. That was Kramer in front of the net. Lena Berthume to the far corner, now to Newcomer. Newcomer slides it up. Mary Kramer tried to clear it out and goes down the length of the ice. Get a whistle and an icing call. 10:48 to go here in the second period. Face off back in the Superior side and Superior end to the left side of Rose Beeman. Boy, you think about those couple of other saves Beeman made in the first period. And they are still in this here at 1-0. We'll get a shot update here for you in a minute. As the Yellow Jackets look to clear it out, lead pass ahead. This is a really nice read there by Kayla Stumo of the Pointers. And they'll slow it down. Berthume will throw it up the wall on the far side. Maybe a breakaway back the other way for Allie Gornowski. Comes in all alone, firing a shot. Pad save made by Beeman. Puck was rolling on her. And here's Danny Heitzman's stick ends up in the net. And on the far side, Cheney pokes it free. Cheney still after it. Pointers a little out of position. Ashton Wilczek will leave it back. Lena Berthume will have it. She will send it ahead. Maybe a 2-on-1. Here's Newberger. Walks through a couple of defenders. Backhanded chance. Pushed wide. Rebound to the far corner. Coming up on the midway point of this game. It's a 1-0 lead for Stevens Point. Amanda Surgeon Brings it in, whistles a shot. Easy glove save made by Olivia Schultz. She'll hang on. Shots now 23-8 in favor of the Pointers. So, and they've had some good chances here. Right, after a scoreless first period in Ashland, the Pointer men have spotted Northland a 2-0 lead, but have just come back to score. So 2-1 about midway through their game in Ashland. Side of the net, Schultz diving out to cover that one up. We'll get a whistle. Olivia Schultz will be our Pointer profile coming up here in our second intermission. All right, face off to the right side, long shot. Ooh, change direction on Schultz, and she alertly blocks that one and gets down and covers it up. All right, so face off now, still in the Stevens Point end. To the right side of Olivia Schultz. Around on the near side, the Yellow Jackets try to force it back in front of the net. Nothing there. Avery Schwark after it. Schwark reaching for it. Lena Berthume pokes it free for the moment. And it skips free. Pointers will get possession of this with some open ice ahead. They'll feed it ahead. Nice job by Kramer to tiptoe it around. She'll bring it in the near side. Long shot. That's off the defender, Jordan Swingle. Near side, Kramer. Now to Newcomer. Newcomer. Near side, back to Kramer. Kramer coming in, digs it free, walks it out in front of the net, but cleared out by the Yellow Jackets. Back on the near side into the right wing, Megan Dulong. Dulong ahead, walks around, a Pointer defender comes in, has a person right in front of the net, nothing there. Wraparound chance, that comes all the way through, back to the near side. Beautiful wraparound, a chance there by Megan Dulong for the Yellow Jackets. Now here come the Pointers, back the other way on the right wing, Annika Horman. Horman far side, 4 black sweaters around her. She'll just try to get the puck deep here. Micah Sutherland with it, bangs it out into the neutral zone. Pointers off the bench, Shannon Motzko will get it. Motzko sends it deep. Long outlet pass ahead to C.C. Hayes of the Yellow Jackets. She'll get it around Octakirk behind the net. Lena Berthume after it. And now a centering pass back through to the middle, cleared out nicely to the far side. Hustling after it is Octakirk. Back the other way, has Magro on her left. Magro cutting in on side. Long shot fired, that's deflected. They'll go to the rebound in the far corner. Octakirk leaves it from Magro behind the net. Motzko open in front of the net, but couldn't center it. Broken up here by Stelling of the Yellow Jackets. Near side coming in is Emma Berthume. She'll walk around, stick check away, lost it near side. Motzko fans on it. Yellow Jackets get it, and they'll clear it out. Off the far wall, it's a foot race. Amber Heidenreich for the Yellow Jackets gets there. Pair of 13s battling there as Haley Sellers in. Comes out to the side of the net. Schultz will push it with her stick, and now the Yellow Jackets swarming here. They'll bring it back out high. No shot, they bring it in. Pointers get a stick on it. Now getting free for a shot momentarily. Turning and firing that time is Amanda Surgent. Schultz got a piece of that up into the netting and out of play. Who will get a whistle. 7:35 to go here in the second period. It's still 1-0 Stevens Point. Both teams have had some chances here. All right, so face-off controlled by Superior. They'll throw it in front of the net. A shot muscled off there by Stevens Point. Sarah Adalin after it. Adalin up the wall on the near side. She'll pull it back through the middle. They'll walk right through. We're going to get a whistle, and what do we have? We got a big-time collision here. Is it a whistle and an offsides, I believe? Boy, 2 Yellow Jackets ran into each other. Amber Heidenreich and Hannah Magnuson. And I'm not sure who got the worst of that one. One was coming off the bench, the other wheeling around, and they collided in a pileup right in front of the Superior bench. And it forced an offsides. Yellow Jackets swipe it deep. Pointers first to get there. They'll reverse it back toward the far corner. Yellow Jackets interrupt that. Now they'll dig it free. Here comes Stevens Point with some space. Rushing ahead. And whistle and an offsides here. Newberger and Micah Zip. Not on the same page there, and that's an offsides. And here come the Yellow Jackets back the other way. They'll throw it up ahead. Shot block there. And boy, maybe a pad save. We're going to get a whistle. And what do we have here? Nets off, maybe? And a face-off to the right side of Olivia Schultz with 6:48 to go here in the second period. Here's a shot block again. Pointers will gain possession of it. Mary Kramer off the wall and out. Now gets through the skates of a defender. Comes all the way back down into the Superior end. Jenna Curtis. Lead pass ahead. Yellow Jackets, nice job to stay on side. Here's a shot. Good rebound control here by Olivia Schultz. As she forces that rebound here into the near side. And Stevens Point's Berthume will come. A rocket of a pass off the far boards, and back the other way comes Stevens Point. Rink wide, Kramer will gather it into the near side. Mary Kramer sends it deep behind the net. Emma Berthume tried to center it in front for Newcomer, but nothing there. Now it's hung up in the referee, and that allows Newcomer to get a stick on it momentarily. Hits him again. Now Newcomer with it. Coming in front shot. Pad save made by Beeman, and here's Magro coming in. Couldn't hold the zone. Under 6 minutes to go in the period. Back the other way come the Yellow Jackets. Kaylee Wood comes around. She'll fire a shot. That's smothered off by Olivia Schultz. Near side comes Stevens Point off the near wall and down. Back near her own blue line, this is Jordan Swingle. Swingle ahead. And cutting to the near side for Superior, Jenna Bufflin. Bufflin now backs off in the near corner, tried to center, nothing there. Gave it to Amanda Sargent. Out high it comes, a shot from the point, double direction. Pad save made by Schultz there. And rebound to the near corner. Sargent to the rebound again, side of the net. We're going to get a penalty coming up here against the Pointers as Schultz will cover it. A tripping call coming. Yellow Jackets headed back toward the front of the net. And we will get a whistle and a tripping call coming here, and it is UW Superior going back to the power play, as it will be Cassie Newcomer off on the trip. And a face-off to the left side of Olivia Schultz. Third power play of the night, I believe, for the Yellow Jackets. Off the jaw, Stevens Point tried to clear it out off the near wall. They'll send it back in. They'll come back door, nothing around. Comes around. Now Pointers steal it away, short-handed, back the other way. Here comes Danny Heitzman, knocked down in the plate. Will roll in on Beeman, and she will cover it up. Boy, Danny Heitzman just with a nice read. Ahead, had a defender in her back pocket the whole time. Just could not keep it under control and fired a weak shot in that Beeman was able to reach out and cover. 5:01 to go here in the second period, 1:38 remaining on the power play. And off the draw, it's loose in the far corner. Superior will set up behind the net, the breakout to the near side. Pointers will collapse in. Cheney forces an errant pass that goes all the way back into the far corner. Now Motzko takes the turn as the forward forechecker here for Stevens Point. They'll force it to the near side. And the Yellow Jackets able to bring it ahead off a skate. Kaylee Wood will kick it into the near corner. Around it goes far side. Octakirk reaching for it. Couldn't come away with it. Yellow Jackets send it deep again. Cece Hayes with it. She's penned up at the end board. Tried to kick it out in front. They'll feed it. Half wall in the near side to Sargent. Sargent will bring it out high. Now far side. Now they come right back in the middle. Shot. Schultz with a save. Rebound loose. Shot and a goal. Power play goal here for the Yellow Jackets. 4:16 to go here in the second period. They cash in with a rebound goal. And we are tied at 1. All right, so a couple of chances here. Stevens Point just could not clear the puck. And we will see who they give credit to here, but 4:16 remaining here in the second period. Off the face-off, Heitzman will get it deep for Stevens Point. Adalin will hustle in the near corner. First to get there to slow it down. Up in the air it goes, glove down. But Adalin with a nice stick check back. Here's Gronowski back the other way. Gronowski scoops a shot. Glove save made by Beeman. And we'll get a whistle. She'll hang on. 3:59 to go here in the second. Kaylee Wood will get credit for the goal. It's her second of the year from Tessa Jordy at 15:44. And we are even at 1. Gronowski, turnover in the near corner. She'll skate it along the near wall and looks to bring it back out high. Held at the half wall on the near side here, right down below us. Adalin will step in and pick it up. Had it. It's poked free. Yellow Jackets back the other way. Amber Heidenreich. Heidenreich sliding down. Now they'll come in. Stayed on side somehow. Fed it ahead to Amanda Sargent, who couldn't get a shot off. Now the Pointers with the stick check to the far side. And it's Heitzman that will get to it. Danny Heitzman. A roughing call coming here against the Pointers behind the play. Allie Gronowski, I think, will get credit for this one. It's a roughing call behind the play. And 3:30 to go here in the second. Boy, the Yellow Jackets have just gotten things to even, and they'll go back on the power play here. And trying to keep the momentum swinging in their direction. Face off to the left side of Olivia Schultz. Near side. We'll set it up behind the net. Half ball on the far side. Nothing there. Roughing call against Gronowski. Montrose firing a shot. Pinballs wide. Pointers to the rebound. They'll push it to the near corner. Good body position here by the Yellow Jackets. Dulong will get it. She'll come to the side of the net. Trying to jam it off, but her stick was tied up. Pointers will get it. I think it's Heitzman chopping at it. Tried to clear, but it hit off the skate of the Yellow Jackets. That's Jenna Curtis cycling with it. Curtis hands it off to Dulong. Dulong, half wall on the far side, surveys it up. She'll come to the point to Montrose. Montrose back for Dulong. She'll let it go. Back out high, Montrose with it. She'll fire a slap shot and a goal. Not sure if it's redirected in front or not. Back-to-back power play goals for the Yellow Jackets. 2:44 to go in the second. They lead it 2-1. So, boy, the Yellow Jackets' 2 power play goals here have gotten to the lead. All right, we'll get the face-off here. Boy, Pointers really snatched momentum at the end of that first period, but a methodical march back here. They kept it up here in the first half of the period, but Yellow Jackets have really turned things in their favor here in the last couple of minutes, especially on the power play. All right, Stevens Point will cycle back with it. Horman around up on the far side. The Yellow Jackets flip it in. Comes back to the near side. They're going to say Katie Montrose on a power play goal from Jenna Curtis at 17-16. So Montrose with the shot from the point that a screen in front got past Olivia Schultz. 2:10 to go here in the period. Superior sends it deep. Schultz will cut it off. Lena Berthume with it. And she's rubbed out on the far side, and Yellow Jackets take it away. They'll walk in. This might be a 3-on-1. Shot goes high and catches the glass as they miss the net. Pointers catch a break there. They'll get to the rebound on the wall in the near side and try to clear it up and out, but can't. Now it's clipped out by Kramer. She'll give chase, but cut off there by Jordan Swingle. Yellow Jackets send it back deep. Far corner, Emma Berthume. Berthume with it. And centering pass in front, nobody home. Now the Yellow Jackets get possession of it. Jenna Curtis. And chopped at. Will come out high. Another shot through the point. Schultz with one save, and a rebound comes out high. Pointers lose the handle on it. Now chipped around here. Nicole Newberger. Might be a 2-on-1 back the other way with Micah Zip, but good alert defense here by the Yellow Jackets. But Newberger gets it back, centers it in front, cleared out to the wall on the near side. Around hard on the near side. Stumo coming in hard to get it. Wilczek comes away with it. Ashton Wilczek with a shot. Pad save made by Beeman with a minute to go here in the second period. Now in front again. Redirected. Went just wide. Boy, Adalin got a stick on it there in front of the net. Now it comes to the near corner. Adalin pulls it out of midair. Back here on the near side, Wilczek looks to center. Wilczek penned up by 2 defenders, looks to kick it free. Wilczek in to help out. Adalin kicks it free. Yellow Jackets will just bang it down the length of the ice. They will take an icing call here to clear it out. 36 seconds remaining here in period number 2. And Stevens Point will get an offensive zone face-off here after a couple pretty good chances. Off the face-off. Gronowski after it, near side. Heitzman comes away with it. She'll cycle out high, firing a shot, redirected wide. Scrambling Beeman tried to make a save. Pointers to the rebound, Heitzman. Now to Gronowski. 22 seconds remaining in the period. Bronowski kicks it out. Adalin with a shot off the side of the net. Here's Heitzman with it. 18 seconds to go. Far side. Adalin in there to help out. And they'll pile up on the far side here, stuck underneath Adalin. Now pokes free. Pointers hold it in. Lena Berthiaume. She'll walk in, trying to get free for a shot with 5 seconds. Ran into one of her own teammates. That's Danny Heitzman on the far side, and the period will come to an end as UW Superior with a late surge and a pair of power play goals through 40 minutes here leads Stevens Point by a score of 2-1. All right, coming up in our second intermission, we'll come back, give you a first period recap. Plus, we'll get your Pointer profile with the junior goaltender, Olivia Schultz. That's coming up. 2-1 Superior after 2. This is Pointer Hockey on the Pointer Sports Network.
Attention winter sports enthusiasts! The 32nd Annual Badger State Winter Games are now open for registration. We will be holding a select number of fun winter events in a safe environment. Go to badgerstategames.org for information on games that anyone can compete in. Billiards, bowling, cornhole, or how about CrossFit, trap shooting, or fat tire bike racing. The Badger State Games are for all ages with any type of athletic ability. Compete for gold, silver, and bronze medals in the sport you love and create traditions and memories to last a lifetime. Go to badgerstategames.org for event listings, locations and times, and to register. And be sure to like us on Facebook. Event schedules are tentative and subject to change. The 32nd Annual Badger State Winter Games are brought to you by these proud sponsors: Auto Select, Kerber Rose, Triggs, UW Stevens Point, and Sunrise Broadcasting.
Hey, hockey fans, are you looking for a game changer when it comes to your career? With Skyward, you can join a winning team and help put powerful data in the hands of leaders who shape the lives of over 6 million students. As a 2-time Bubbler Award recipient, Skyward is one of the top 10 best places to work for young professionals where innovation, collaboration, and fun are part of the culture. Right now, Skyward is hiring qualified people for programming and customer service. So make your next goal a career at Skyward by checking out skyward.com/careers.
Your next haircut now has a shortcut. Introducing the Sport Clips Haircuts app. That's right, now the cut you want is just a tap away. Just download the app, check in at your neighborhood Sport Clips, and choose your Guy Smart stylist, and you're done. We'll text you when your stylist is almost ready. Then head to Sport Clips for a championship haircut experience. It's home field advantage for your hair. No appointment needed. Just download the Sport Clips app and check in. And don't forget a beard trim. Sport Clips. You choose the cut, we cut the weight.
UWSP students and staff, did you know your UWSP ID gets you a 20% discount on food at Grazzi's? You can also test Grazzi's to 89800, that's Grazzies to 89800 to receive free offers and other discounts. Grazzi's is open 7 days a week, serving lunch and dinner from 11 a.m. till 10 p.m. at 5327 Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Visit Grazzi'sItalianGrill.com for more information.
All right, back here at Ice Hawks Arena, Tom Weaver on the Pointer Sports Network as UW Superior has rallied here to take a 2-1 lead after 40 minutes. Boy, Stevens Point was in pretty good shape here, cruising along and creating chances, and then a couple of penalties. And the Yellow Jackets cash in here to take a 2-1 lead after 2 periods. Pointers got on the board. Annika Horman, her first goal is a pointer from Mary Kramer and Cassie Newcomer at 19:58. And then we went through the better part of 15 minutes or so with the Yellow Jackets going back and forth. 15:44 mark. Kaylee Wood on the power play from Tessa Jordy and Jamie Davidson made it 1-1. Pointers came back and took another penalty. Went right back in the box. They cashed in again. Katie Montrose on the power play from Jenna Curtis. That came at 17:16 of the second period, and UW Superior has the 2-1 lead here after 2 periods. Shots on goal through 2 periods are 24-17 in favor of the Pointers. But the real story in this game here, Stevens Point 0 for 4 on the Guzan Main power play, and the Yellow Jackets are 2 for 3. So, boy, it went back, and that is the real difference in this one here tonight. Pointers will have to come back out and get it again. Boy, a Superior win would vault them to a point lead over UW Stevens Point. Heading into Friday's finale, Pointers could still hop back with a win, but boy, you had the lead here, gave it away, and we shall see what transpires here in the third period. Still trying to get a score out of that women's game at River Falls. We'll try to do that, but their live stats not up and working, and we will see what we can get here. They should be in the second intermission. On the men's side, Pointer men trailed Northland 2-1 after 2 periods. UW Superior leading Stout 3-2, and River Falls and Eau Claire are tied at 1. So again, we'll be with the Pointer men on Friday night at KB Willett Arena as the Pointers will host Northland. And boy, Pointers trying to get 4 points and put themselves in the mix for the 2 seed, but they've got some work to do here to get that going. All right, we will take a break. When we come back, it is our Pointer profile with the junior goaltender Olivia Schultz. Stevens Point trailing UW Superior after 2 periods, 2-1. We'll come back and talk with the junior goaltender Olivia Schultz when our Pointer coverage continues on the Pointer Sports Network.
After the game or anytime, head into Goose on Main, downtown Stevens Point. Goose has 38 beers on tap. That's right, 38, including all of your favorites, an awesome selection of microbrews and craft beers featuring some of the finest beers brewed right here in Wisconsin. If you're hungry, you'll find out firsthand why Goose was voted the best burger and best fish fry in Portage County. Before or after Pointers hockey or anytime, stop into Goose on Main, just minutes away on Main Street, downtown Stevens Point.
UWSP Athletics partners with BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports equipment and apparel in the country. Pointers and BSN would like to thank all the coaches on and off the field. While BSN Sports is the best at equipping athletes, coaches are the best at equipping lives, and that's the real final score. Learn more at bsnsports.com.
Continue with our Pointer hockey coverage on the Pointer Sports Network. Time to Pointer women's hockey team at Ice Hawks Arena. It is our second intermission, our Pointer profile now with the junior goaltender out of Maplewood, Minnesota, Olivia Schultz. Olivia, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I would say you're off to a busy start here to start the year here. You know, through 4 games here, about what expected. You know, a lot of shots coming your way, but I would have to think that's the way every goaltender loves to live life, right?
Yeah, that's the fun times. Those are the fun games, and that's kind of what we look forward to. I look forward to playing Eau Claire and Falls every year. I think it keeps me in it,
Obviously, some familiar faces on those teams, and I guess all these teams in the conference, as we've talked about. These are kids that you've either gone to high school with or played at other levels since young ages. Is that a fair assessment for pretty much throughout the WIAC?
Yeah, we get pretty close with a lot of the girls, and we come back in the summers and we play back home together, and we come back here, and it's fun to see new faces and old faces.
All right, Tartan High School, right? Proud alum there. Tell folks what playing high school hockey in Minnesota is like.
It's a big competition, and I think it was a big change coming here and realizing what Wisconsin high school hockey was for sure. Yeah. Like, I didn't really realize it was so much different, but we played in a tough conference. My sophomore year, we actually ended up co-oping with North St. Paul, which was like our #1 rival, but we played in the Hill Murray Conference. We never made it to the state tournament, but I saw a lot of shots, which probably continued over the year.
Yeah, and I guess people might say, well, you're a goalie, you expect to see shots here, but it's not like that for everybody, is it? I mean, for some people, if you go through seeing a couple shots a game, it's hard to stay in things.
Yeah, and for me in particular, it is like 20 shots, that's a low shot game, and for some people, that's a lot of shots. You know, we see usually 30, 40 shots a game, and that's pretty typical. But yeah, those low shot games kind of get to me sometimes, so you got to figure out different ways to stay in it and keep your head in the game.
I think when I talked to Coach Nidman after your first week, I think I described you as a battler, I think was the best way to put it. You really battled to keep in there no matter, if you're facing your third shot of a sequence or the first or whatever it is. Is that really the way you look at it?
Yeah, I think a big part of goaltending is the battle, and it's like the rebound piece, and you can have a pretty first save, but you never know the second and the third save. And coach always tells me that my mistakes are the only ones that really show up on the scoreboard. So it's something you always have to kind of keep in the back of your head. You know, you're the last line of defense, and those ones are the ones that matter. So
I think one of the things that has struck me as amazing on either the men's or women's side this year, obviously with no fans, from my broadcast perch, I hear how much you guys communicate with each other. And, you know, as a goaltender, what do you look at when you're helping out your other teammates, whether they're going away from you or coming to you? What are those, you know, sometimes I'm sure you're saying good things and sometimes some not so good things, but talk about what your role is in communication while on the ice.
Yeah, I think we see the whole ice pretty much, you know, other than the 4 inches that are behind us or whatever. So a lot of it is directing breakouts. You know, we can see who's open. Kids don't get their head up as fast as probably we would like them to. And so, you know, you can call for the middle pass. You can tell them on the back check, you know, like if it's a 2-on-1, you can direct your back checkers. That's, I think, a big piece of it. Communicating PK is like a big part where communication comes into play a lot. I feel like high, low, you know, like back door, that's a big one. We don't keep our head on a swivel probably as much as we should. So it's a lot of that. It's like a second set of eyes back there. And I think communicating that is a big part of our success.
And a lot of that goes in practice. You know, obviously you got to practice well to be in the lineup. What, especially for a goalie here, how much of it is, you know, you got a lot of your own time to work on things and others. What's a normal practice routine look like for you to make sure that you're getting in the work to be as ready as you can be come Wednesday or Friday night?
Yeah, usually we start most practices out with like a 30-minute, we call it goalie world. So it's like just kind of a goalie specific. I usually come to practice with a few things to work on. Coach builds off of that on what she wants the shooters to work on. And we kind of really dial in and focus on the first shot, the recovery, and the rebound shot. And that's kind of the 3 things we dial into. During regular 5-on-5 play, I think it is just that battle piece. You have to continue to compete with the other goalies. And there is, at the end of the day, there's one spot, and that's kind of what it comes down to. And I think there's a big competition piece between the 3 goalies that we have. And yeah, it keeps us going, I think, every day. It just,
I would think you got to find those ways to make you feel like, you know, you got to feel good about yourself practicing, and you know, those trying to score on you, you got to, you know, give one up here and there just to keep them in the flow and not get too down in things, right? Is that?
Yeah, it's a funny balance. You know, you get scored on and you're like, well, I guess on the other hand, they're scoring for me. So that's kind of
exactly. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. School-wise, a biochemistry major, right?
Yeah.
How's that going?
It's good. I love it. I like chemistry and biology. I guess I'll throw in there too. Yeah. I'm kind of on like a pre-genetic route, and so that's kind of interesting. So, yeah.
Are you having fun playing? I mean, if it's 6 games, 8 games, whatever, just getting back out there and having fun is a big key of things lately, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's like the key to really our whole success is we've waited however many months, 10, 11 months to be out here on the ice together. And we have 8 new freshmen coming in, and getting them into the whole swing of things and showing them what it is to be a Pointer hockey player is a big part of it. And the fun aspect, I think, just comes with it. If you're not having fun, you're not going to play well. And that's kind of the bottom line for our team, at least.
All right. Well, Olivia, you keep battling. And I know things are going to get going in the right direction starting here this week for you, heading into the postseason. So thanks for your time, and good luck throughout the rest of the season here.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. That's Pointer goaltender Olivia Schultz. Stay tuned. More coming up on the Pointer Sports Network.
Attention winter sports enthusiasts! The 32nd Annual Badger State Winter Games are now open for registration. We will be holding a select number of fun winter events in a safe environment. Go to badgerstategames.org for information on games that anyone can compete in. Billiards, bowling, cornhole, or how about CrossFit, trap shooting, or fat tire bike racing. The Badger State Games are for all ages with any type of athletic ability. Compete for gold, silver, and bronze medals in the sport you love, and create traditions and memories to last a lifetime. Go to badgerstategames.org for event listings, locations and times, and to register. And be sure to like us on Facebook. Event schedules are tentative and subject to change. The 32nd Annual Badger State Winter Games are brought to you by these proud sponsors: Covantage Credit Union, MSA, TDS Fiber, North Star Restoration, UMR, and Sunrise Broadcasting.
Bring home incredible internet, TV, and phone services with TDS Fiber. Register now at tdsfiber.com/radio. Enjoy cyber-spacious internet speeds up to 1 gig at your home or business. Plus, change the way you watch TV with our whole home DVR. Can't get that with cable. Powerful internet, premium services. Go to tdsfiber.com/radio to register, learn about bonus offers, and more. TDS Fiber available in certain areas. See website for details.
All right, Pointers have made their way back to the ice here, and I'll tell you what, before we begin a big third period here for Stevens Point, I want to send our best wishes out to the Berthume family and Jenny Berthume, mother of freshman Lena, and senior Emma Berthume is in the midst of a battle with breast cancer. And the team and staff are wearing pink ribbons in honor of her tonight, with her initials on them to acknowledge that the team's behind her in her fight, and as well as all others battling cancer and those in remission whose battle continues. According to Coach Ann Ninneman, it's a fight that all too many know, and the Pointers are supporting all loved ones that are battling cancer. And I tell you what, I've been doing this a long time, and that's one of the coolest things I think many of these programs have done is getting behind cause. And so our best to the Berthume family, and know that we are all battling for you here, and the Pointers showing it here tonight. And a couple stick taps on those pink ribbons here in the third period to get you a couple goals here. 2-1 Superior. A win by Superior would put leapfrog over the Pointers into third place with the final game of the regular season coming up on Friday. Berthume ahead to Mary Kramer. She's tripped up on the play, tried to draw a call, but nothing doing there. We still have no report in at all from that River Falls-Eau Claire game at Hunt Arena. The live stat's not working, and doesn't seem like the video is either. Shot fired, rebound, loose shot, and Beeman turned that one aside right in front, cleared out by the Yellow Jackets. They almost knocked it into their own net. Got a couple of chances there, Stevens Point, and back the other way come the Yellow Jackets. Heidenreich waltzes through, shot up high, and Schultz, she'll make the save and hang on. Great pressure by the Pointers here in the opening 36 seconds of period number 3. All right, looks like 2 periods in the books at Hunt Arena, and Eau Claire and River Falls are tied at 1. So it's the update we can get you there. Here's a shot fired. Schultz battles that one off. Behind the net, Sellers will get it for Stevens Point. Trying to clear it up, far side. Granoski will get there. Boy, think about that breakaway that Granoski had that couldn't get a shot off. And Sellers sends it in again. It's Lena Berthume with it for the Pointers. 1 minute into the third period, Stevens Point trailing 2-1, pinballed off a couple of players. Heitzman going to get to it right to the side of the net. Thought about a wraparound. Instead, she'll bring it out high. Reverses, fires a shot. Beeman a save. Straight up in the air it goes and into the netting and out of play. So, big save there by the freshman Rose Beeman. All right, face off. Beeman another save. Rebound to the near corner. Pointers will try to dig it out in front of the net. Now it goes to the half wall on the far side. Superior clears it out. All the way through, off the boards on the near side. Sent back the other way by the Pointers. Nifty job here by Stevens Point to send it deep. They'll carry it into the near corner. Newberger sets up shop in front of the net. Couldn't get it to her. They'll look to dump it back to her. She'll go into the near corner and kick it behind the net. Far corner it goes. Megan Dulong there for the Yellow Jackets. Can't clear up. Pointers walk through. Shot fired. Beeman a save. Rebound comes back as Nicole Newberger teed that one up. Now it's Emma Berthume with it. Berthume ahead. She'll cut across to the far side and bring it in. Pointers are changing. So it's Berthume and Micah Zip carrying the play here for Stevens Point. Now it's Octakirk with it in the far corner. She lost the handle on it in the far corner. Magro tried to keep it going, and Stevens Point off the glass and back in. Back deep it goes. Motzko giving chase along with Shannon Magro. Octakirk got it, tried to center it. It's picked up there by Jenna Curtis. She'll cut back behind her own net and up the wall on the near side. Pointers will regain control of it. Octakirk into the linesman and cleared out. Now it's kick free back the other way. Yellow Jacket shot fired. Schultz with the save as Andrea Stelling just kept going with the puck. Rattled through the linesman, through a Pointer defender down here on the near side. She ended up right between the circles and got a shot in that Olivia Schultz was able to hang on. 17:32 to go here in the third. And they will blow it dead here. Off the reset and give a warning here. And I'll tell you what, last thing you want to do here is a face-off violation here to get you a penalty, which they don't. 2 power play goals for Superior. And Stevens Point with a late goal in the first. Now they chip it. Mary Kramer, far side. She's spun down, kicks it back up the middle, and Annika Horman will get it and clear it up the wall on the near side. Horman will get it back. She'll come right across the blue line. Horman charges in, firing a shot, bounces wide. Beeman will stick that one to the near corner. Rattled around now. CC Hayes after it for the Yellow Jackets, and Stevens Point. Emma Berthume pinches in from the near side. She'll center it in front. Nobody home. Goes all the way to the far boards. Amber Heidenreich will circle with it for the Yellow Jackets ahead. Nifty stick lift here by Haley Sellers. Sellers to the red line. She'll pull it up. Dishes on the far side. She lost the handle on it. So has to get back in and touch up, and that allows the Yellow Jackets to bring it in on the far side. Jordan Swingle sends it in. It rattles around up the near side. Big time collision here, and the Yellow Jacket player goes down hard, and Newcomer comes away with it. Newcomer back to the middle. She'll cut back the other way. Dishes to Kramer. She'll let it go near side to Heitzman. Heitzman tried to walk through a defender. Nothing there is Micah Sutherland. Played that well out into the neutral zone. Here comes Megan Dulong. Dulong back in. It is Sarah Adalin for Stevens Point. Poked away, but comes right to Emma Berthume. Yellow Jackets can't play it cleanly, but they do rattle it ahead. This will go down for icing here with 15:57 to go here in the third period. Pointer Hockey brought to you by Stevens Point Brewery, proud to sponsor UWSP Athletics, reminding you to make it a point to drink responsibly. All right, so face off to the right side of Rose Beeman. Far corner. Pointers trying to stick check and free it up. They do out high, but can't hold the zone. Granoski turned it over. Lena Berthume back to get it. Rides through a stick check, and she'll come to the neutral zone. Tried to shove it to the far boards. Adalin will leave it back, and she'll come off on a change. Lead pass ahead for Granoski. Lost a foot race there, but she's able to push it ahead. Cheney carries it in on the far side. Has Octakirk coming hard, shot fired, and Beeman with a save, and does not produce a rebound. So, 15:27 to go here in the third period. We'll get another face-off back down in the Stevens Point end. See, shots on goal, 29-20 in favor of the Pointers. Yellow Jackets have really stymied the Pointers offensively here as of late. Motzko reaching in, far corner. Magro in there as well for Stevens Point. Motzko comes away with it, but the Yellow Jackets poke it free, and back in transition they go. They chip it around. Might be an icing call. Nope. Big hustle here by Amanda Sargent. She'll free it up. Far corner Sargent. Tried to get it back to the point. Now stepping in to help out is Heidenreich. Heidenreich coming free. Nifty little move. Lifted it up and couldn't clear it. Motzko with an even niftier play to clear it off the far wall and out. Pointers will give chase. Magro puts a stick on it. It is free, and that allows Horman to come in and get it. Horman stood up on the far side and had her stick tied up. Shoved ahead by the Yellow Jackets. CC Hayes back the other way. Hayes around Sellers on the far side. She'll get it deep. Lena Berthume swings around to the near corner. She'll push it ahead for Horman on the near side. Now look to carry it out. Shot from the point. Cascades through, and Sellers in front of the net tied up there with CC Hayes, and each had a hold of the stick and nothing there. Chipped ahead. Kramer will get it around. She'll come back. It's a 2-on-1 with Horman. Here comes Mary Kramer in the near side. Fires a shot. Beeman with a save. Rebound cleared out. Out high, Lena Berthume with a backhander. Berthume sends it ahead for Kramer in the far corner. Yellow Jackets take it away. They'll spin it around. Cheney with the nifty play. It comes free. This is Kramer, or excuse me, Cassie Newcomer trying to get a centering pass. Danny Heitzman will get it. She'll look to fire it deep. Instead slides it to Lena Berthume. Berthume to the blue line far side. Long shot. Beeman with a save. Rebound is pushed wide by Heitzman into the near corner. Had to dodge the referee. Heitzman sends it deep again. They'll go back in after it. Granovsky in there along with Sarah Adalin. Adalin looks to center. She'll get possession of it in the far corner. Turns, reverses, behind the net for Heitzman. Yellow Jacket defender reaches and clears it around the boards first, and it hops around one of the Pointers here on the near side, back the other way. Behind the net, a big whack on the hands there that I think Emma Berthume looking for a call that never came. Now they center it in front, trickles wide of Olivia Schultz. She'll watch it go by, and behind the net, Ashton Wilczek, side of the net. They'll scrum for it, coming away with it. Hannah Magnuson for Superior. Kicks it in front, trying to get a stick in front of the net. It went wide. Adalin will get it. She'll try to flip it ahead. And that goes toward Ashton Wilczek, out of her reach. But she'll force it into the near corner and wait for help to arrive. Micah Zip will get it, looks to center. Zip had it, had her stick tied up, couldn't get it cleanly, and that allows Superior to gain possession of it. And back the other way they come. And in, shot fired in on Schultz again, and they come to the net hard. We get a whistle. 12:36 to go here in the third. It is a 2-1 lead for Superior. All right, face off to the, looks to be in the right side here of Olivia Schultz. 12:36 to go here. Same two teams Friday night. Jason Peters, the linesman, drops it. Yellow Jackets with it. They'll send it back deep. Haley Sellers gets to it behind the net for Stevens Point. Kramer chips it out on the far side. Yellow Jackets regain control. Glove down to the blue line here by Haley Sellers, and she'll charge right back up the middle. Long shot that goes wide of Beeman. Micah Sutherland will pick it up there, and Pointers work it free here in the near corner. Octakirk had it, lost it, got it back, scoops it in front, nobody home. Alana Octakirk. Yellow Jackets long lead pass ahead. Olivia Schultz has got to scoop it away from a streaking Yellow Jacket. Is able to clear the zone. Yellow Jackets were offside momentarily, so Sellers will reset here for Stevens Point. Sellers ahead for Kramer on the far side. Fires a shot in, midsection save by Beeman. She will hang on with no rebound. And 11:50 to go here in the third. Face off to the right side of Rose Beeman. So, near side. Newberger sends it around. A long shot blasted that hit off a stick. Never got through cleanly. Yellow Jackets fire a shot wide of the net to the near side. Nifty pass ahead. Pointers try to clear it out. Sent back deep here by Superior. The Yellow Jackets send it back toward the front of the net. Veered off there is Kaylee Wood. She's got one of the power play goals here for the Yellow Jackets. Held in at the point. That is Katie Montrose. She's got the other power play goal. Both of them out there. They'll try to shove it in front of the net. Comes to the near wall. Andrea Stelling in there for Superior. Nothing. Pointers with it. They'll clear it out. Long outlet pass ahead for Newberger off the far wall. She'll get to it. She's in all alone. Whistles a shot. Beeman with a save. Left a juicy rebound out there, but Pointers were changing. Now here's a nifty play by Danny Heitzman to steal the puck momentarily. Yellow Jackets regain control. Pointers ahead, saved in. Oh, here comes Sarah Adalin behind the defense, comes in all alone, firing a shot. Beeman with a save, rebound loose, cleared out. Sarah Adalin with a prime chance after a turnover. Oh, a big hit here at the penalty call coming up here against the Yellow Jackets. Olivia Schultz can come off for an extra attacker. She will, and the Yellow Jackets had it for a minute. No, Heitzman with it. Boy, they should have blown it dead here. And we're going to get a whistle and an interference call on the Yellow Jackets. It's going to put Stevens Point on the Guzan main power play with 10:20 to go here in the third. Interference call against the Yellow Jackets. And Stevens Point will head to the power play for their, I believe, the fifth time here tonight. As it's an interference call to Hannah Magnuson. And off the draw, right in on Beeman. She will cover it up.
At 9:40 in the third period, a Superior penalty on number 16, Hannah Magnuson. 2 minutes for interference.
Hannah Magnuson, so Stevens Point or I should say, 6th penalty of the night on the Yellow Jackets. 5th power play. Oh, Heitzman, a nice job. Almost held it in, but then it squirted around. Coming up on the midway point here of the period. Here's Danny Heitzman. Comes right up. Has Horman to her left. She'll keep it going. Far corner. Heitzman around. She cycles it all the way around. Heitzman trying to get free for a shot on her forehand. Now flips to the forehand at the point on the far side. She'll whistle it through. It goes wide. Caught the glass. Pointer's trying to dig it out. Now Heitzman will come off. Near corner, Newcomer looks to center. She gets free for a minute. Slides it out high to Cheney. Cheney comes back to Newcomer. Out of her reach. Mary Kramer after it here now to the near side. Pointers are changing here on the power play here with 1:10 to go. Still loose in the near corner. Kramer pokes at it behind the net. Yellow Jackets can't clear it out. Now it's Jenna Bufflin that'll get it. Pointers, however, regain control of the puck on the far side. Emma Berthume sends it deep into the far corner. Pointers finishing their change. Gronowski charging off the bench here on the near side. Pointers hold it in. It's Lena Berthume to Gronowski out of her reach on the near side. Far side, Newberger lets it go by. Here is Emma Berthume. Fires it in front. Shot. Beeman with a save. There's a rebound there, but we'll get a whistle as Beeman is able to hang on. And we'll get a face-off in the Superior end. 9:01 to go in the third. 41 seconds remaining on the power play. Off the face-off. Far side, Emma Berthume holds it in at the point. She'll come in, leaves it, back out high. Newberger with a shot, Beeman with a save. Rebound is there, puck still loose. Adalin went down hard on the play. Lena Berthume with it. She'll fire another shot, Beeman another save into the near corner. And the Yellow Jackets still can't clear it out. Now it's gloved down on the near side. Watch out here. They'll get it, step into the neutral zone, and roll it down the length of the ice. Schultz out to play it. 10 to go on the power play. So Stevens Point about to go 0 for 5 in the Guzan Main power play here. Newberger will get to it ahead, and it hops up into the scorer's table. We'll get a whistle. 8:21 to go here in the third. 1 second remaining on the power play. And Stevens Point out shooting the Yellow Jackets 38-22, but trailing here 2-1. Looks like the Pointer men getting late as well, and they're down 2-1. About 6.5 minutes to go in that one. Cheney shoves it ahead. Mary Kramer reaches for it. Not far enough for icing as Haley Sellers back to get it as we approach 8 minutes to go in the third period. Newcomer looking to cycle it back the other way. Off a stick and out. Yellow Jackets gain control in the neutral zone. They'll lift it high to the near side behind the defense. Here comes Cece Hayes. Fires a shot. Schultz with the save. Rebound is cleared aside there by Newcomer. Up the near side. They walk along. Here comes beautiful little pass in front. Backhanded shot. Schultz with a save. Rebound pushed just wide to the near side. Schultz made one save and the rebound went wide. Cheney behind the net. Tries to pick up a defender. Comes out high. Kramer will just shovel it out. I don't think this is going to go far enough for icing. It does not. Pointers changing here on a fire wagon change for both teams. Yellow Jackets throw it toward the middle, redirected wide of the net to the far side. Emma Berthume steers it around. Newberger will get to it. Newberger had her pocket picked from behind. Yellow Jackets throw it to the half wall on the far side. Come back to the front of the net. Nifty little individual shot and a goal. Oh, what an individual play there. Avery Schwark walked through a defender, came and beat Schultz short side upper corner. 7:10 to go. It is 3-1 Superior. What a move on the far side. Yellow Jackets just kept that play going by holding the zone on the far side. And Superior increases their lead here to 3-1. And they'll push right back, turned it over. So Schwark unassisted is the goal here for Superior. They go up 3-1. Lena Berthume weaves her way through traffic. She'll get to the red line, now carries it in. Defender all over, able to still get it, centers it, nobody home. Megan Dulong will pick it up for the Yellow Jackets, flips it ahead to Amanda Surgeon. Sargent coming in. Backdoor play is wide open. Schultz with a save. Rebound pinballs around. Adalin will pick that up. And the Yellow Jackets really picking up the momentum here. They'll get it out high. Shot fired off a skate to the side of the net. Backhanded shot. Schultz with a save. Rebound shot and a goal. Yellow Jackets pound the net again. It's Amanda Sargent that will get the rebound goal this time. Yellow Jackets increase their lead to 4-1 with 6:25 to go. Stevens Point just unable to get possession of the puck. And the Yellow Jackets make them pay, and I think Stevens Point will take a timeout. We'll take one as well. 4-1 Superior, 6:25 to go. Back with more after this timeout on the Pointer Sports Network.
Attention winter sports enthusiasts! The 32nd Annual Badger State Winter Games are now open for registration. We will be holding a select number of fun winter events in a safe environment. Go to badgerstategames.org for information on games that anyone can compete in. Billiards, bowling, cornhole, or how about CrossFit, trap shooting, or fat tire bike racing. The Badger State Games are for all ages with any type of athletic ability. Compete for gold, silver, and bronze medals in the sport you love and create traditions and memories to last a lifetime. Go to badgerstategames.org for event listings, locations and times, and to register. And be sure to like us on Facebook. Event schedules are tentative and subject to change. The 32nd Annual Badger State Winter Games are brought to you by these proud sponsors: Marshfield Clinic, Habish and Rotier, Jim Nick American Family Insurance, People's State Bank, and Sunrise Broadcasting.
All right, back here at Ice Hawks Arena. Tom Weaver on the Pointer Sports Network. Glad you're with us. Men's regular season finale coming up on Friday night. They'll host Northland in Ashland now. About 3.5 minutes to go in that game. Pointers trailing that game 2-1. Northland looking for their first win of the year. All right, they will dump it in. And Pointer centering pass, shot fired. Beeman with a save. Good chance right off the draw. Cheney holds it in on the far side, then poked out. Comes to center ice. Sellers will get it, and she'll chip it deep. 6 minutes to go here in the third. It is a 4-1 Superior lead. Yellow Jackets off the far wall. Emma Berthiaume up near side. A little too hot to handle for Horman. She'll chip it out. Yellow Jackets get it, and it'll pinball back into the Stevens Point end. Sellers after it on the far side. Here is Kramer. Kramer to Heitzman. She'll race in the right wing. Heitzman, all kinds of speed, comes in, firing a shot. Low to the ice, went wide. Tried to pick the far corner. And Beeman just out enough. Heitzman will get it back. She'll come in again. Long shot, blocker to side by Beeman. To the far corner. Set up there, held in nicely at the point, then poke free. Superior, but it's Lena Berthiaume back to get it for Stevens Point. Berthiaume sends it deep off the far wall, back the other way. Superior throws it back toward the middle. He'll walk through a couple of defenders. Coming in on the near side. Centering pass there. Goes too wide. Magnuson tried to set up there. Pointers will get it. Under 5 minutes to go. And Pointers cleared out. They're coming off on a change. Yellow Jackets will whistle a shot. That goes in behind the net. It is Anna Cheney, the first to get there for Stevens Point. Stuck up, Lena Berthiaume. Didn't know where it was, able to regroup. She'll feed it to the far wall, but too far. This will come out to center ice. Jordan Swingle with it there for the Yellow Jackets. And Stevens Point finally will get it. And they'll send it back in again. 4:25 to go here. Kick that behind the net. Optekirk near side. Lead pass ahead to Micah Zip. Zip with some space to maneuver. Had to calm it down, able to get it. She'll fire a shot, blocker down. Defender going after, or I should say a pointer going after a rebound, taken down. Optekirk will get to it now. She throws it right in front of the net off a defender's skate. That holds up. Superior puts the brakes on and back the other way. Long pass ahead, whistle, and we're going to get a penalty call coming up here, as I believe it is Haley Sellers for the Pointers makes contact, and a Yellow Jacket down hard on the far side. That is Kaylee Wood. She will get back up and looks to be okay, I think. A little shaken up, so. It will be Haley Sellers off, and the Yellow Jackets back to the power play with a 4-1 lead. So they will drop the puck here to the right side of Olivia Schultz. Here's Superior in. They'll clear it. Mary Kramer shorthanded. Trying to use her speed to get to the far side. She will get it in. Wide to Beeman. Comes out. Puck comes back out on the near side here. The Yellow Jackets have to regroup to get it. Jamie Davidson cleared it around to the neutral zone again. Pointers send it back in again. As we approach 3.5 to go here in the third period. Far side. Berthume bumped off the play. It rolls free. Pointers reaching for it here shorthanded. Minute 23 remaining on the power play for the Yellow Jackets. Up ahead. Sent in. Newberger will get it and looks to go the other way. Yellow Jackets are changing. Newberger full stride as she gets to the neutral zone. Big collision in the neutral zone. No call there and no argument either, I think. Just came in. Now the Yellow Jackets will come. Bufflin coming in. Dishes back to the far side. Goes wide. 50 to go on the power play. Another file up to the near side. And here is Superior looking to center. Now they'll come jam in. They'll put the brakes back on. Look to shoot it. They'll bring it out high. Back on the near side. Half wall to Curtis. She'll come in. Shot fired. Cheney with a shot block there. 30 seconds to go on the power play. I'll rattle it around. Back through to the near side. Into the near corner. Beautiful centering pass shot. Shot block there. Rebound. Chipped off the post. Pile up in the crease and it's knocked into the net. Does it stay out? No. Oh, there. Olivia Schultz somehow battling to get a rebound. And what else we have? Get a penalty called here. The net knocked off. So it is Jenna Curtis with an unsportsmanlike penalty, and she'll head to the locker room, as the word is here. So we'll get a face-off back in the Superior end. I think it might be just a misconduct penalty. Brandon Schrader howling at him here to get things going here. All right, face off to the right side as, yep, I guess they have put a 2-minute penalty up here, so the Pointers will get a Guzan main power play to, in 8 seconds here for most of the duration of the game here. All right, here is Superior, back to center ice. Amanda Sargent comes in. Pointers are at full strength. Shot fired. Blocker to side by Schultz. Minute 50 to go. Minute 40 to go here. And a Guzan main power play for the Pointers. And they'll scrum for it out high here in the Pointer end. And finally, it's Lena Berthume that'll come up with it ahead. Got it ahead to Heitzman with a minute 35 to go. Now they'll come in. Shot fired. Beeman has no idea where the rebound is. It's high and goes to the side of the net. So a 2 and a 10 is what the call is for Curtis. Emma Berthume with it. Minute 20 to go here. Minute 12 in the power play. About an 8-second difference. Berthume puts the brakes on. Lost the handle on it. Yellow Jackets rim it around. This is going to come all the way out of the zone, and they may get a break back the other way. Here they come with some speed. Cutting in. Jordy coming in, and a shot. Fought off by Schultz. She'll make a pad save, and took a stick on the rebound. Now back the other way. Tried to hit Motzko with a pass. Minute remaining here in the third. 4-1 is the Yellow Jacket lead, and the Superior Yellow Jackets will come to Stevens Point and steal third place from the Pointers. But with 1 game to go, the Pointers can look to do the same on Friday at Westman Arena. Bigger sheet of ice up there in Superior as well. Motzko around. She'll try to center it. 35 seconds to go. Still up ahead. Long outlet pass comes. Lena Berthume will get it. She clears it out. Too wide for Motzko. Now the Yellow Jackets in. They'll send it back. Stevens Point behind their own net, and long outlet pass intercepted again, and boy, the Yellow Jackets of Superior really dominate the final 30 minutes of this game. And the puck loose in the far corner, Sellers with it. That will do it. UW Superior on the road gets a big win over Stevens Point to vault them into third place here. And even their record at 3-3, Stevens Point now 2-4-1 on the season. We'll take a break and we'll come back and give you a quick recap and set you up for Friday night. 4-1 your final. Superior beats Stevens Point on the Pointer Sports Network.
After the game or anytime, head into Goose on Main, downtown Stevens Point. Goose has 38 beers on tap. That's right, 38, including all of your favorites. An awesome selection of microbrews and craft beers featuring some of the finest beers brewed right here in Wisconsin. If you're hungry, you'll find out firsthand why Goose was voted the best burger and best fish fry in Portage County. Before or after Pointers hockey or anytime, stop into Goose on Main, just minutes away on Main Street, downtown Stevens Point.
All right, back here at IceHawks Arena, and we've got some developments in Ashland. Stevens Point has scored a goal with 18.4 seconds left in the third to tie things at 2. So, boy, those are big points on the line up there with what's going on the men's side. So, a late goal here. It looks like it hasn't been posted to the live stats yet, but it is. The Pointer men with a late goal here that they'll try to dig something out of overtime up in Ashland. That place is never an easy place to go play up there, so we will see. Here it is Superior. Boy, the Pointers came out and really had things going the way they wanted to the first 30 minutes of this game, but the last 30 minutes, the Yellow Jackets turned the table, and they get the 4-1 win here tonight. Our scoring recap here tonight. For Stevens Point, they got on the board 19:58 of the first. Annika Horman from Mary Kramer and Cassie Newcomer was 1-0 Stevens Point after 1, and then at 15:44 of the second, Kaylee Wood in the power play from Tessa Jordy and Jamie Davidson at 15:44. And then Katie Montrose on the power play from Jenna Curtis at 17:16. It was 2-1 Yellow Jackets after 2 periods. And then went through about the first 8 minutes or so. Back and forth we went, but Avery Schwark unassisted at 12:50 of the third made it 3-1. And it was Amanda Surgent capping things off at 13:35 with the 4-1 win here for the Yellow Jackets. Shots on goal, 41-31 in favor of the Pointers. The real difference in this game is the power play. Stevens Point goes 0 for 5 on the Goose on Main power play. Yellow Jackets go 2 for 4. That is the difference here today. So 30 saves here for the freshman Rose Beeman in the net for the Yellow Jackets. Olivia Schultz here today makes 37 saves, as the Pointer record drops to 2-4-1 overall, and the Yellow Jackets even at 3-3. So Superior leapfrogs the Pointers into third place. They will play again Friday night at Westman Arena, a 7 o'clock game there, and if the Pointers could get a win up there, they would leapfrog back over Superior to finish in third place. And again, the third place team skips the play-in game, so basically the way things will transpire, a Stevens Point win on Friday, they would not have to be here Monday night in the 4-5 game. A Stevens Point loss at Superior on Friday, they would host Northland here Monday night in a first-round WIAC playoff game at IceHawks Arena here against Northland, who is off this weekend. And let's see, Eau Claire is looking to take control of, 3-1 looks to be the final at Hunt Arena. So Eau Claire on the women's side improves to, they get the win, and they improve to, 6-0-1. So they will clinch the number 1 seed here, because that win over River Falls puts them 3 points in the clear from them. So Eau Claire will finish first, River Falls second. So the 3-4 seed is really the only thing that is left up for grabs in the WIAC women. Again, on the men's side, Pointers are in overtime in Ashland Tristan Conrad with an extra attacker goal with 18.4 seconds remaining. Gets the Pointers back to even. It looks like UW Superior leading stout 5-3 on the men's side with about 2.5 minutes to go there. And it looks like River Falls and Eau Claire are headed to overtime, tied at 1. So all kinds of drama. We'll be back with you on Friday night from Willett Arena. Pointer men in their regular season finale, and a ton to play for, that's for sure. As they will host Northland, we'll be on the air with pregame programming at 6:45. Again, your final here tonight, it is UW Superior beating Stevens Point 4-1 in WIAC women's action. I'm Tom Weaver. Thanks for listening to Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. You've been listening to UW Stevens Point Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. Pointers Hockey is brought to you by Marshfield Clinic Health System, Skyward, Century Insurance and Century World, U.S. Bank, Team Sherrill Companies, Subway, Papa John's, the Badger State Games, Wisconsin Army National Guard, also by Grazzi's Italian Grill, Coca-Cola, BSN Sports and Under Armour, TDS Fiber, Sport Clips, Stevens Point Brewery, Goose on Main, and Ascension. This broadcast is an exclusive presentation of UW Stevens Point Athletics. Join us again for Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network.